Our first catch-up game sees us head to Doncaster, and after conceding only 3 minutes in, then followed by Captain Connolly being sent off, it would be safe to assume a loss was inbound. However, Williams didn't think so, as Osu's return saw him then turn provider on the 90th minute to tie the game. With our last win coming 38 days ago, Stockport taking a 14th minute lead, and our B team on the pitch, few would have thought a victory would be found in this Papa John's Trophy match. However, we did win, thanks first to Norwood's opener for the club, and then a rocket from Ollie to seal a 2-1 win. Third up was a game of missed chances, as we were held to a draw by Cheltenham to continue our league streak of 6 without a win. The last catch-up game sees us welcome top of the league Rochdale in a game which Williams was the great equaliser, as Rochdale went 1-0 up on the 44th minute before his instant response. As a result, this now leaves us unbeaten in 5 league games, but without a win in our last 7 league games too. And so, with our catch-up games out of the way, we are going to jump into the FA Cup first round draw. This, of course, is going to be our opponent for the next episode. But before we crack on with this one, we do have a couple of niggly knocks to talk about. So first of all, he picked up a tight calf. On top of that, Lubala kept himself out for a couple of days with a tight groin. Both of those little niggly knocks, keeping him out for 3 and 2 days, I believe, respectively. On top of that, Heaney has also dropped his captaincy concern. Admittedly, that is on the back of about 4 or 5 different players all agreeing with me and no one siding with him. So, without further ado, let's crack on with this draw. Enough rambling from me. Who are we getting in the next episode? We're just going to draw all teams. There's a lot of teams in this one, and we shall scroll down to it. So, Grimsby at home. Okay. So, it's going to be the revenge of the fish people when we verse Grimsby in the FA Cup first round. Welcome, ladies and gents, to Stevenage, where the only commandment around here seems to be, thou shalt only park on the grass. But hopefully, as we head to the Lamex Stadium, the Lord himself is with us as we try and pick for victory here today. So we've made our way here into the dressing room of the Lamex Stadium, or the Lame-X Stadium, as I might start pronouncing it as. And, well, as you can see, we are back to our full-strength lineup. So that means we have Olawayemi in goal, the back line of Osu, Shipley, Connolly and Jenkinson. Morgan and Allen linking up in central midfield. Lubala on the left, Williams on the right, Pedder behind Campbell, and a bench consisting of Alnwick, Carlin, Wilson, Wright, Dyson, McLean and Norwood. As you can see, Jenkinson and Williams are starting to get a bit of a connection going. Shipley and Connolly have a decent connection now. Morgan and Allen are also starting to build up a partnership, and Pedder and Campbell can still link up pretty darn well. But let's head on over. Let's have a little look at that team sheet. Okay, so going into this one, Stevenage have 3 changes to their lineup. First of all, they have Van Kooten leaving the lineup, Welch Hayes, which makes it easier for commentary, and Luke Middleton all missing out. In their place is James Dale, Luke Norris, and Luther James Wilding. Hopefully Luther isn't playing... Yeah, I might just call him Luther, or Wild. I don't know. I'll probably end up shortening it. He looks to be there right back here today. So, without further ado, let's head to the dressing room. Let's have a little chat with the lads. We're all sick and tired of getting bad results, so go out there and change that starting right now. Punch this, let's do it, let's motivate the lads. They're expected to finish 11th in the league. That's why I'm going positive. I think my assistant suggested we went for a cautious mentality. They're expecting 11th. They are a place below us. They are in this relegation scrap with us. So let's try and get all 3 points. Let's try and win this 6-pointer. And let's get out there. So, skip that, of course. Now, I'll leave it below. I'll leave it below because it irritates me, so it probably irritates you fine, ladies and gents. Don't want the mouse hovering over the top of it. Pedder, lovely through ball to Campbell. Can we get a goal here? No, we cannot. He's going to kick it into the back row of the stand. Here, only a minute into this game. Now Accrington Stanley is hosting Stockport. Barrow versus Mansfield. Notts County against Hartlepool. Speaking of which, Hartlepool's gone 1-0 up, and Salford has a home game as well. Taylor's going to whip one in back post. James. Luther of course it's Luther. Luther is the one who scores. So we're going to go up to an attacking mentality now, I guess, after conceding only 10 minutes into this one. So demand more, because nobody wants to be down after 10 minutes. Salford against Swindon, by the way, in that one. It's another free kick, though. Goes to the back post. Hopefully we can clear away this time. No. Sam Dreyer. Great. Absolutely fantastic. 15 minutes into this one. We've conceded from 2 free kicks. What a disappointing start to today's episode. So, Dreyer, cross the face of goal. Really should have done a lot better. Everyone in that sequence should have done a lot better. Walsall 2-0 up against Carlisle, though. So, that's nice for them. Unfortunately, we are struggling and we've slipped down to 21st. In fact, we are within touching point of Bradford and Grimsby. So, that's worrying. Thankfully, neither of which are playing here today. And Barrow, of course, sitting down on 6 points. But we are going to adjust to work the ball into the box. And I'm not that pleased with our team here today. We've had 1 shot on target thus far, which, that's worrying. Almost as worrying as conceding back-to-back goals from free kicks in the first 15 minutes. Not so bad if the free kick is a screamer, but balls into the back post, letting the ball just get passed around in our own box, and then, yeah. We simply have to be better in front of goal. We have to be better all over the pitch. I'm sorry, in front of goal, we need to be better everywhere. We're going to point, we're going to tell the lads, you've been awful, we're going to berate them, and hopefully, one of these times, one of these kicks up the backside is actually going to amount to something, because right now we're giving them kicks up the backside for playing awful. And, well, it's just not working out. Salford, though, is working out. They are 1-0 up against Swindon. So that's a nice little result for them thus far. Melbourne's going to play it back to Dreyer, though. Dreyer gets a ball up down this left-hand side. Thankfully, though, Jenkinson will be the one to intercept it. So, do we have anyone standing out for substituting? Lubala on a 6-3 for me. And, in fact, you know what? We are going for a change of attack. We're struggling. We need more players up the pitch. That's the one we need. We need 2 strikers. Pedder, how have you been playing today, Pedder? That is a good question. Pedder's actually been our best performer. That does make this a little bit awkward, because I don't particularly want to take our best performer off, but we also need him up front. So, Lubala, what do we do with you, my friend? I think we go McLean on for Lubala. Williams can slide up alongside Campbell. Williams ideally would like to be an advanced forward. Campbell also would rather be an advanced forward. Well, you both can't have the same role. So, Dyson, he's sadly going to have to come on for Pedder, who has put in a decent performance relative to the rest of the squad. And Jenkinson is going to have to go off with that 6-1. Shame we can't take Williams off, but hopefully he does a little bit better up front, as we swap to a double attacking formation and try and pull ourselves a couple of goals back. So, Oluwayemi to Connolly. He gets out wide to Carlin. He finds Allen. Allen goes across to Shipley. Shipley, of course, plenty of space back here in central defence. He almost ran into his own man and gives it up to Dale. Thankfully, Osu wins it back. McLean now over to Osu on this left-hand side. Osu making a nice little run down the byline. Plays it inside to Campbell. Campbell should be in the middle, though. Pulls it back for Osu. Ball up to McLean. McLean gets ahead of Campbell, who should really be up front. Thankfully, we've got the ball back with Carlin. He gets it over to Dyson now. Back to Carlin once more. Carlin turns back to Conley. Up to Allen. Allen back to Conley on the halfway line. Can he get anything going on this halfway line, though? It's a ball up to Campbell. Can he get one through? No, he's pulled it back to Allen. He tries the ball over the top. It's nodded away, but only as far as Osu. Osu now, can he whip it across? He whips it in. Williams! Come on, Williams! He is always snatching his goals back. All of them 4 goals, I believe, have been very big goals. Couple of equalisers. And this one here today has pulled us back into the game. Only a goal behind. Can we bring this completely back? I would take a draw from this. Especially considering we was 2-0 down in less than 15 minutes. Reed, though, trying to read the situation here, plays it up to Norris. It's now back to Taylor. Taylor's going to try ball over the top to Daly. Daly has broken through once more. Can we dispossess him here, though? Come on, Carlin, close him down. It's a ball played all the way back to Reed. Come on, get the tackle in, get the tackle in. Don't let him play it back to Melbourne. Melbourne on this left-hand side now, inside to Reed. He gets a ball up to Daly. He's a mile offside, isn't he? Yeah, I was going to say. He was clearly offside. Come on. So, do have a couple of players still struggling, but McLean, free kick, whips it in. Reed reads it and nods it away. Allen will collect it in the centre circle, though. Gets the ball out wide to Carlin. Carlin's making a nice little run here. Plays it up to Dyson. Dyson now. Back post. McLean? No. It's nodded away. Osu will collect it, though. I should also set some set pieces up. I don't like the whole setting up the corners, because there's some cheesy ways of setting up your corners, but I kind of want to set up my free kicks, you know, get some decent free kick things going on, because right now our set pieces are abysmal on the defaults. Absolutely abysmal. So, 20 minutes remaining in this one. McLean, free kick. What's he going to do with it? He goes for goal. He hits the wall. He gets it back. He's going to turn. He plays it back to Osu as the list continues to chase him down. So, another free kick. McLean. Back post. Shipley. Come on, Shipley. Keep the header down, my friend. Keep the header down. He's not having the best of games. He's on a 6-8. For him, that is a bad game. Anything below a 7 for Shipley is a bad game. A ball into Campbell, though. He pulls it back for Carlin. Carlin inside to Osu. Edge of the box. He pulls it over to Campbell. Back. Oh, Campbell, who was that to? Who are you passing that to, Campbell? What? Shoot. Shoot. You are one of our 2 strikers. Shoot. You're allowed to. McLean, though, he's got an overlap here with Osu. What's he going to do with it, though? Is he going to go himself? He does. He's tripped. Osu gets the ball, though. Plays it over to Morgan. It is advantage. Is it? No. Ref's going to continue advantage. It's ball over to Osu now here on the left-hand side. He whips one in. Campbell can't get onto it. Morgan will collect this, though. Play it across to Allen, perhaps. Cross to Allen? No. Up to McLean instead. McLean from range. Forced a great save out of McGill. And we have ourselves a corner, ladies and gents, here on the 77th minute. And it will be Carlin to take it. Carlin whips it in near post. McLean. And again, a wasted header. Just goes drifting over the bar. So, the bad thing is, a lot of our players, because we've had to make those substitutes early, are going to be a bit tired. We really did need to capitalise on those earlier opportunities. McLean, though, free kick. Races over the bar. Come on. 3 minutes. Plus any additional. 4 additional minutes. That's enough to work with. Can we do anything, though? It looks like we're not going to. We're in the 93rd already. Allen's going to pull it back. It's with Connolly now. Connolly up to Allen. Allen turns. Tries. Oh, he's got over the top to McLean. Can he make use of it, though? You've got Osu behind you, my friend. Turns. Osu whips it in. Cleared away. Somebody win this back. Thankfully, Shipley gets it. Gets it up to Morgan. The ball is still alive. Allen, terrible pass through to Carlin, though. It's intercepted. And that is probably the last play of the game as we go into these final 20 seconds. Shipley collects it. Plays it back to Oluwayemi. Now up to Connolly. Connolly tries to build from the back. Gets it over to Carlin. Carlin turns. Gets it up to Dyson. Dyson now being closed down, but he gets the ball up to Williams. Can Williams get an equaliser? No, it's nodded away. Daly to Norris. Now they just need to hold it. And they do. We gave them a good game. Besides those first 15 minutes. And look at those shots. 5 on target. They had 4 with 5 less shots. We need to be better in front of goal. We need to be better early on, though, in front of our own net. As Oluwayemi with a 6.4 was rather dismal. Alongside Jenkinson on his 6.1, and Labala, he didn't do much up front either with a 6.3. Osu, solid 7.2. Carlin, solid 7, and a 7.1 for McLean, who has been struggling, as well as Williams scoring a goal and getting a 7 rating for himself as well. But unfortunately, we've fallen short in this one. We've fallen nearer to that relegation scrap. Hopefully, we can bounce back in the FA Cup as we take on Grimsby in the next one. Hopefully, you'll join me for that game, and hopefully, you all have a lovely night. Goodbye.